Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. So, thinking about this whole Emperor's family thing, and getting this corp standing up for Amarr, the trade hub, as high as possible, so you lower the fee. Well, it used to be you could eliminate it, but apparently you can lower the fee for reprocessing now in tax, and then the the broker fee is also reduced apparently through standings for the corp. So what I'd like to do, I'm pretty sure both are corp. That's the way it's used to work. I could be wrong. Definitely test it out later. But I suggested the Kior, and that system has three agents in the same station, and then all three are level 1, level 2, level 3. So it's a kind of a graduation. You can stay at that station, and it's a kind of a nice thing to do all your stuff at one station. But I was like, okay, where's the storyline? But there was no. Everything nearby is not Emperor's family. So I was like, all right. I'm starting to think, why don't I just go to all the storyline agents and see if there's nearby, if I'm the only, like the station I'm at is the only storyline for that faction nearby, so I can guarantee that anybody running a similar corp and trying to get the corp standing up is going to get the storyline agent in the station I'm at right now. So that's how I'm starting to think I should go about doing this, and just totally go from each system, exploring all the storyline agents in the system, and seeing if there's nearby agents of that same corporation and how many are there, and sell it that way, because it's been quite frustrating trying to find stations with a whole bunch of the same agents, and I would like very much to have a central agent of one faction and no other nearby storyline agents of that faction clustered around a whole bunch of the same corporation's agents. And I think that would be a better way of accumulating more than, say, that the smattering I can get because of procedural generation, right? And that way I can get a much better feel for a really good trade hub. If you could base all your stuff out of that storyline station, and then scoot around to all the stations with agents and run them, and like decline if you don't like it and move to the other one. I think that would be the best way of doing it. I've never actually done it this way because there's no good way of searching for stuff like this, right? So I'm like, screw it. I'll just go with what I know, right? But now that I can go to all the stations nearby I've expanded it out to 15 jumps in certain areas that are dead ends, from Shuria. So it's a huge area that I'm chomping on right now. So I'm going to take advantage of it, and hopefully it's going to work. So that's my focus right now, and I'll probably be spending the next week doing that, because it's quite exhausting trying to get it done, and you go by your old reasoning of the quickest way to do it. Okay, which station has the most agents, blah, blah, blah. And which stations have 2 level 4s, and there's freaking only one, and that's theology, and that's way out in Sasuket somewhere. Is this my next one for Sasuket? Yeah, I'm going to travel to that one next. Yeah, but I'm just going to all the stations that have. I'll show you the pictures I got. I'll just whip through them. So, I'm just hoping for, and of course Yule is great, but they only get a level 2, right? So which is great. You get a whole bunch of level 2, but it's like, am I getting the most bang for my buck out of MR Navy? It's actually MR Navy. Is it, why would I want high corp standing with Amarr? Why would I care about loyalty points with Amarr when Emperor Family gives me access to broker and refining for industry, you know, I've never run missions for loyalty points per se. When I've run missions, I'm like, woo, let's have fun with loyalty points, but I've never grinded loyalty points. That's where the most ISK is apparently in missions, I guess, from what I've heard. Anyways, yeah, and no longer is it a case where I'm pimping out, say, Cartham for their R&D agents, because believe me, passive income from R&D is you spend 2 years with six clients passively training, because if you go unsubbed, you're still getting the income, but after 2 years you get a grand total of 2 billion for 6 accounts for 2 billion. 2 years. Yeah, it's pretty crap. Especially all the grinding you have to get to that level, like level 4. Okay, so let's continue through here. So yeah, I mean, we're looking at maximum of like 2 security agents, level 2 mining and level 3 mining. It's kind of cool. These are mining hubs, by the way, I found. So yeah, I mean, I would like to find a mining hub where you could mine from a station and have all your mining stuff there and have fun. That's another thing I've got going. I want to find mining hubs. I know there's a couple out there that are great. Like, look, there's like 1, 2, but it's not. You have to go there and check them out, because some of them can be event agents, and those really suck big time, because they're one-off kind of things, and you can't get the regular missions out of them. All right, yeah, this is the certificate, and yeah, there's more mission hubs here. So 2, 3, 4, that's pretty good. Theology Council, that's kind of neat. You can pretty much live your life there from noob to veteran, but at the same time, why wouldn't you go to Sesuket, right? Eventually, if you're really into theology, but I'm not sure about their LP points. But yeah, for me, it's getting... There are a few Caldari and a few Galanti and stuff like that, and Min Matter mission hubs are about in this area. But this is starting to get way out on the fringes now. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, blah, there. That's the nearby stuff for most of my guys. But that was just me going to each system and looking at security agents of any level, and then I did another circuit and would look for mining agents of any level, and then there was catch as catch can for storyline agents. But now I'm thinking, wait a minute, I got that same ability. Why don't I just go around to every single storyline agent and see what their corp has to offer nearby? It's going to take longer, but I think it's going to be more worth our time to do that, because the corp standing, the storylines are great for standings. They're awesome. They're a real boost. So having that bonus inside the corp you want to boost is it's like, wait a minute, I grinded all this time for 16 missions and I get this big boost for another corp that's not really helping my standings with this corp. So why am I here, right? What is there another station that I could do this? This is closer to my corporate storyline. So yeah, I'll shut up now and end the video. But yeah, that's I just wanted to get my current mission hub searches down. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, it's just a process of Eve is you think you're good enough at a plateau, but you don't realize it can be better because you're working with the mechanics of what you've had previously, but you might have, once you're more experienced, access to mechanics you didn't know you could access, like the ability for all my guys to go in separate sectors of searching in Eve, and that would save so much time, because imagine trying to do it with one client. Mind-boggling, and getting mixed up and going the same system over and over again. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, blah, 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 blah.